Alright, today I'd like to show you how to use border punches. A lot of people that I've been seeing talk about how they have trouble lining up the punches because they're flipping it over and trying to use the back. And so you can do this really easily if you learn how to use them properly. So see, I made a couple little practice ones here. Get some more paper out. Okay, so I'll show you how to use the old style of Stampin' Up! Punches and then the new style. So how to do this correctly is, for the first one you want to flip it over so you make sure you don't start in the middle of your paper. I like to start one direction and move down. So I line up my paper so that I go all the way to the edge, however far your paper is. And then for the second one, you see this border shows you, and it lines up exactly with the scallops. So just make sure you push your paper far enough down into your punch that it's going to punch continuously. So see, I lined up my paper. You can see. I lined up my paper so that it goes over those other scallops on the punch. And then they line up correctly, and you just punch. And see, I get a border. It's continuous. So then I want to finish up this last little piece, so I'll line them up again until those scallops disappear, and then punch it one more time, and it makes the whole border. So you can do the same thing with these new style of punches. The new style, the only thing that's really different about them is they close, so they're easier to store, and then not only that, the newer edge punches have corner punches. So this guide shows you how to use the corner punch, but it also has these little scallops on the side. You can see them on both sides there, so that you can line up your full edge scallops. So we'll start the same way I did before. Make sure that I'm not going over the edge on one side. So I start on one side and work my way to the other side. So then I push my paper all the way down until I line it up with these other scallops on there. So I'll line it up, punch it again, it looks good. And then the same thing again, make sure I get all my little extra paper down into the punch, and then line up my image and finish up the punching. So it's really easy to do it that way. It's way harder, especially this one, the paper kind of sticks in. Okay, so it's way harder to try to line up all these little pieces in here and see if your paper's in it the right way. I can't punch them backwards like that. I have to use this lined up image.